Hey everybody, I'm Becky Adams. Thanks for stopping by my YouTube channel today. Today I have a fun Christmas layout to share with you using the Illustrated Faith Christmas collection. And I'm going off of a sketch today that I found when I was scrolling through Instagram the other day, and I really liked the sketch when I first saw it. And so what I did was just take a screenshot of it with my phone. And then when I was ready to sit down and create, I have that sketch that I found that I really liked right here on my phone, and I can use it. And then sometimes I save them on my Pinterest boards, and sometimes I delete them depending on how well I liked it. So this sketch is from Creative Scrappers, and it's sketch number 301. I'll make sure and leave a link to it in the comments so that if you want to, you can try this sketch on your own. Whoops. I'm gonna stick fairly close to this sketch here, but it's not gonna be absolutely perfect. There are a couple of things that I'm going to change up. One of them being I don't want an embellishment cluster overlapping my photo that much. But in general, I think I'll stick pretty close to this sketch. So I'll set that aside for a minute and I'll refer to it again shortly, but I wanted to show you some of the products that I'm working with today. So I've got the tip outs. They're called tip-ins, tip-ins. And these are geared towards Bible journaling, but I use them in my scrapbooks too because they're just fun pattern papers, and I really like that some of them have journaling prompts. Like this one is top 5 favorite Christmas moments. Anyway, so I do want to use a couple of those because if you see on the sketch there's some little strips here, and I thought it would be fun to use one of those tip-ins for one of these strips. Here's the paper pieces. It's just the die cuts that go along with this collection. Of course, I'll be using tags. You can see there are 18 tags on the back, and you can see what they are on the back. Washi stickers. And this is probably my most favorite thing from this collection. These are clear cut pads. So they are transparencies. And let me just move everything so you can see them against a white background. But they are transparencies. Some of them you can cut apart, like this one and this one. And some of them are full sheets, so you can use them, you know, like that. Anyway, so these are really fun. I'm going to use a few of these. I haven't decided for sure which ones yet, but I have chosen the background for this layout, and it is this tone-on-tone gray, black, and white plaid. This is the piece of pattern paper. When I first saw this collection, I was like, I must have this one. I've pulled out the fundamental sticker sheet, so we're going to use a few of those. And then just to get started here, I've taken some pattern papers from this collection, and also from the Christmas collection, and also the Oh My Stars collection, and I've gone ahead and made these strips, and I cut them out and kind of put them against my background, and they didn't quite pop off the page like I wanted them to, and so I just backed them with some black cardstock. So this is kind of what I'm thinking. I wanted to put some bold patterns on the edge to keep the focus inward towards the middle of the layout where I'm going to put my photos. So I've got these, and I'm just going to tack them down, or stick them down, I'm using the tape runner from Illustrated Faith. So I'm just making sure that these strips, I'm watching for two things. I want to make sure that they're about the same distance from the edge of the paper on the sides, and then I don't want any of them at the same level. So in fact, I'm going to switch this one. I want them to all be at different heights across the page. Okay, so this is kind of what I'm thinking. I might adjust them as I'm working, but for right now, this is how they're going to stay. I'm working with two photos today. These photos are of when we put our Christmas tree up this year, and my littlest, it was his turn to put the star on the tree, and he was really, really excited. And instead of pulling the ladder out for him to climb up there, we just let him get on Daddy's shoulders to put the star on. So he was pretty excited, and that's what this layout is about today. So, but before I stick these down, I want to add a couple of layers underneath, and that's where these clear cuts are going to come in. This is the 6x8 sheet that came from the clear cuts pad, and I just took that out and trimmed them to fit under my photos. And I'm thinking they're going to go something like this, but I don't want to adhere them quite yet because I want to make sure that my title and my journaling are in the right place before I start adhering. So I think next we're going to go with the title to make sure that that gets in the right place. And I fussy cut this clear cut. I hope you can see it. We'll move that. This is just traditions, the word traditions, and I cut that from the clear cuts pad. And I just want the title to be Star Traditions. And I've taken chipboard from, this is an older set of the chipboard. This is the Amori Alpha. This is the, let's see, Macintosh color. So it's just a nice red color that coordinates really well with the reds in this Christmas collection. I'm just going to let that sit for just a minute because I know I want some sort of embellishment, but I'm not sure if I want it on this side or this side. So I'm going to work on getting my journaling placement, and then I'm going to come back to this in a minute. So for the journaling, I used one of the tip-ins, and the tip-ins all have a solid color on the back. And I wanted my journaling to go, this is where I did something a little different from the sketch. In the sketch, the journaling is just written under all of the strips on the background pattern. And I wanted my journaling to fit, to kind of be nestled up into the layout. So I printed my journaling, and I printed it on this red because I kind of want it to, I guess I don't want it to be a big white block. I wanted it to kind of blend into the background just a little bit. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm still not positive on the exact placement. I know that this is generally where I want everything, but I want to get a few more embellishments just to make sure that this is where I want everything to go. So I've pulled a few die cuts, some from these are from the gift tags, and these are from just the paper pieces, kind of the ephemera pack. And I really like these ornaments, obviously, because this is a layout about our Christmas tree, so the ornaments fit really well. And I'm thinking that they can go there up at the top. And then I like that merry and bright tag. And then This tag I'm gonna use kind of as an anchor almost for the embellishment cluster that goes along the bottom here. I've kind of flopped this, the journaling and this embellishment cluster, because the journaling is going to be up a little bit and then my embellishments are going to be kind of below and around the journaling. Okay, so I'm going to move the photos over just a little bit. In fact, I'm actually going to I'm going to adhere these photos to the Clear Cuts mat, and I'm just using the pattern there to stick those together. And then the last, I guess not the last, but one of the embellishments that I wanted to include in this are these Pom Pom Paperclips. And these, again, are geared towards Bible journaling, but I think they're so cute and I think they'll make a really fun embellishment on this layout. So I pulled out 3 of those, a red and 2 green. Okay, so I've kind of fussed with the placement and I have everything pretty much how I wanted. I stuck my photos down and my journaling down. I'm gonna go ahead and stick this tag down. And usually at the top of my tags, I do a bow or just some string, but I thought that this pom-pom clip would be a cute addition to the top of this tag. So I put the pom-pom clip there, and I'm just going to adhere this to the right of the photos. So that gives me a good pop of black in 3 different spots on the layout, creating a visual triangle. So I've got these ornaments here up at the top, and I'm gonna go ahead and adhere those. And if you'll notice, I put adhesive just here on the top. I don't know why. I guess I'm just kind of funny about, I really prefer not to have anything stuck right to my photos if possible. So if I do have something overlapping my photos, most often it's not adhered right to the photo. Then I'm going to leave this green pom-pom clip on the paper clip there. The white paper clip does kind of blend into the background there, but it does give it just a little bit more texture up here in this corner. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere my title now. Because this Traditions die cut there's not a lot of space where I could hide adhesive under the word. So I'm just going to go ahead and place that where I want to, or where I want it to go. And then I'm just going to add a couple of staples. I'm carefully just going to lift up that pattern paper right behind it, and there, just with a couple of staples, that's right in place. To adhere the chipboard portion of my title, I'm going to use this fine line glue bottle. I know a lot of you guys have them because they are really great for getting adhesive just on tiny pieces. So in this glue bottle, I have I put in some Thermal Web mixed media adhesive, and that's what I'm going to use to adhere this pom-pom as well, because it sticks to so many surfaces. Sticking a piece of plastic on a pom-pom to paper won't be an issue. Okay, so I'm just going to embellish with some stickers from the Fundamental sticker sheet. I'm going to take this green squiggly line. I should have done this before I got my photos and everything adhered, but I didn't, so I'm just going to sneak it in a little bit differently. I want this to go right along here, right along the edge of this red strip. So I'm going to take just a portion of the sticker and trim it right here. This actually will work out well because I can save the other portion of this border sticker for another project. And then I'm just going to do the same up here. I'm just going to tuck that behind the tag and place that right there, so it gives the illusion that this green sticker goes all the way down, but really it's not under the portion of that tag. Okay, so to add a little bit more embellishment, I'm going to use these red enamel hearts. These are Illustrated Faith Apple of My Eye. And I'm just going to take these and put a few on each embellishment cluster. Okay, I do want to add a couple of photo corners. These are just black photo corners from Thermoweb. What I really like about these is that they are self-adhesive. So all you have to do is just slip them onto the corner of your photo and stick them down. Okay, so I'm just pulling a few of the tabbies from the tabbies package for the Christmas collection. There's 47 tabs in here. And I wanted to add a tab or two. I really like this red one. And I think that would be a really good pop of red over, kind of to add to this embellishment cluster. I'm going to cut this so that I can save the other half. Like I said, there's 47 pieces. But these tabs, you can stretch them so far because a lot of times when you're using them, if the other side is not going to be seen, you can cut them in half and then you've just doubled your embellishments there. So I'm just going to stick this one, just tuck it right there behind the photo. And then I think I want one to go right here along this one. So I'm thinking maybe something that is green to contrast against that red. Yep, and I think that's what I want. Just one more small thing that I wanted to add to this layout, and that's I'm going to take a little bit of silver spray mist and kind of sprinkle it around the layout. So I'm just going to cover my photos here with a paper towel because obviously I don't really want ink on my photos. And then just to save my workspace just a little bit here, I'm going to use a paper towel on my work surface as well, just to keep it a little bit cleaner. Okay, and I think with that, we're going to call this one finished. So thank you for stopping by my YouTube channel today. I appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos. Make sure that you have subscribed to my YouTube channel so that you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. And if you like this video and you want to see more videos similar to this, make sure and give it the thumbs up so that both YouTube and I know what you would like to see. So thanks again for stopping by. I'll see you again soon.